It's my honor to call up my friend and partner. And not every rabbi can say that about their president, but truly, truly, my friend and partner, Phyllis Abrams, CBI's president, to share with you some important words. As rabbi in this community, I ask that you truly listen to her message about the great dreams that we have for what can come. And I ask for open-heartedness to meet this incredible moment where, with your help, I know we'll accomplish amazing things together.
Whoa, there's a lot of people in the room. Shana Tova, Happy New Year from my home to yours. I have been privileged to be president of CBI for the past 21 months. Yes, I actually did say the word privileged. While I admit that trying to open the shul during a pandemic and keep it open while keeping our congregation safe and happy, which is a never-ending task, has had its challenges, it has also had its rewards. I have been privileged to work with 3 rabbis, Spitz, Goldstein, and Greenwald. Has there been anyone else in this position that has done this? It is an incredible honor to have been their partner and continue to be a partner. I have also been privileged to bring Cantor Amy on in a full-time position, adding music to uplift our community. But make no mistake, I did not do this alone. I am very privileged and very grateful to work with our professional staff, our youth, religious school, and preschool directors, and our incredibly talented board who dedicate their time and energy for the betterment of CBI. And I am more than grateful to the search committees for their efforts in selecting an outstanding interim rabbi and a phenomenal new senior rabbi. Last year, I said, when I found CBI, now 27 years ago, I knew I had found a home. And while our physical home has stayed the same, well, mostly the same, our home is changing. Let me share some things that you may or may not have noticed. We have reopened the shul for Friday night services on the 1st and 3rd Fridays of the month with Shabbat Club and our very talented U.S. Wires leading the first Friday, which, by the way, is this coming Friday. We have coffee on Shabbat morning in the lobby. We take time during Shabbat morning services to meet and greet new and returning congregants. We have transformed the service for our youngest congregants into bite-sized Shabbat. Junior congregation is thriving, as is our religious school. The preschool is, for me, a source of pride and laughter and has engaged both Rabbi Adam and Cantor Amy on a weekly basis. Our USY chapter is well on its way to once again being recognized as a chapter of excellence. Our social action committee is more engaged than ever, working in our local community and beyond. And have you heard about Shabbat under the stars? We had 160 attendees on our patio in August, which we thought was amazing. And then we topped it with close to 200 in September. And we have new members too. We are growing. In August, we held our first New Faces brunch with over 100 adults and children who had recently joined or had expressed an interest in CBI. We have 40 new members since July, covering all of our demographics. This is why I feel privileged to be president of CBI. As a person with a strong educational background in mathematics, I tend to relate to problems and situations, always hopeful of finding a precise answer rather than an abstract one. And so, in preparation for tonight, I wanted to define the term community and was immediately drawn to the function of a Venn diagram to serve as an illustration. A Venn diagram, simply stated, is a pictorial rendition that includes all possible relationships between a varying set of items. My thought was that if we all drew a Venn diagram of our lives, there would be circles for husbands and wives, children, work, friends, recreation, and spirituality. And as all of you can attest by your very presence here tonight, each of our diagrams would overlap and intercept at a very similar point, our Jewish lives and our community. Parshat Truma in the Torah states, "Tell the Israelite people to bring me gifts. You shall accept gifts for me from every person whose heart so moves them." While we no longer tell people to bring gifts, how many copper and silver bowls do you actually need? You could think of this parsha as the very first crowdsourcing campaign. And while this parsha applies specifically to the building of the tabernacle, the message is applicable to Congregation B'nai Israel in 2022. Tomorrow morning, as part of the Utana Tokef, we will chant Teshuvah, Tefillah, and Tzedakah, and they will have the power to transform the harshness of our destiny. But tonight, on Kol Nidre, we ask that you help CBI continue to be our best to transform and expand our community. While membership and financial commitments cover some of our expenses, they do not cover all of our expenses. The generosity of our members allows us to offer the variety of programs and services needed by our community, which we are working to expand. Our board has already made a Kol Nidre pledge, 100% of the board participating. We ask that you join them in making a pledge that is significant to you. Last week, we emailed a link for our 5783 appeal. For those of you with us in person here tonight, you were given a Kol Nidre appeal card when you arrived. Please consider making a pledge. Ushers will be collecting envelopes in the next few minutes. You can also place an envelope in the basket as you leave CBI this evening. There is new energy at CBI. There are new programs at CBI. There is a new clergy team at CBI. We hope that you will find something here that resonates with you, making you feel uplifted and satisfied. We know that whatever you choose, you will make a difference. Rabbi Abrams stresses the need for and the importance of community. We hope that you make CBI your community. Blessings to you and your family. Shana Tova, Gemar Chatima Tova.